Hello everyone and welcome to the New Year's of 2026. Now I know everyone has had their reflections and resolutions for this year, but this video is for the people who haven't started it yet or just plan to make it this year. Also, it's only been like the first week of 2026, so it's technically or basically still 2025. Anyway, let's talk about how to kick off the New Year's. First is the reflections. What I did is basically read all my reflections from my monthly stuff, wherein basically I would read through like the challenges, what are the things that are recurring, what I think that would be nice if I could just stop, like the addiction with a few stuff, not anything bad, but like like the random doom scrolling and stuff like that. And I would see it as like it's always on the monthly reflections. It never really got cured or like mended, so I'm gonna put that as something like I would like to actually mend in 2026. And also, to make it lively and to make it even more meaningful, I would put there the memorable things in each month. If I had, well, basically it's because monthly I do like the reflections that I based off with my bullet journal that I do every day, right? So from the monthly, I already had like the memorable experiences that I had that month, and something that I would like never ever forget, like that happened in 2025, I would put in my 2025 reflection. Do you get it? Another thing that I would put there is the halted plans, which is basically the stuff that I kind of got lost tracked on in 2025. So for example, I was planning to like make a song cover in 2025 because I really wanted to like see if I can actually sing. I mean, I know I can't, but like, with just having something to do with, I really wanted to make a song cover, but then I never really got to continue that like past the midpoint of 2025. So I will be doing it this year. If you don't have the monthly reflections to follow what I did, since it's like a bit easier if you do, but you can still do like the memorable stuff, what do you think is recurring. Another thing that you can do is basically find a template of reflective questions and then answer those things. I still did it since I like yapping. That's why we have this channel in the first place. But I think it's just like more of a ritual that I really like doing because I like answering questions that I ask myself. And okay, I'm gonna confess, I don't look for templates. I just prompt ChatGPT to ask me like reflective questions, like I'm gonna make a reflection from a year, ask me questions, and then yeah, I answer each and every question that it has. Oh, and also I type these stuff on Notion, but of course that's not like the only way to do it. You could put it on your notes app on your phone, and you could just write it on a piece of paper, or like write it as an entry on your journal if you're gonna start it this year. But what I did is just Notion. It's because in Notion, I think I kind of did it already. Like, I started my whole bullet journal reflections journey on Notion, so I kind of just continue it. There's not a particular reason why I like using it, it's just what I got used to, so I use that. So it doesn't really matter where you write it. I honestly think what you get from it is more important than where you write it, because as long as you get motivated and inspired and have your aspirations set for the New Year's, then you're all good. Doesn't really matter, like there's no better if you write it, there's no better if you type it out. It's just like a personal preferences. But I do think there's like a science-based research if it's better to write it or better to type it. But honestly, I don't really care. It works for me, okay? So yeah, you do what works for you. You can try it on your phone if you're not a very good, like you're not a writer type shit, because I would prefer to write it, but of course we're not doing that. I didn't get used to that. Second is the Instagram dump. Now I know we're trying to like detox from social media and try not to relate to people what we're doing in life, but it's because I would use Instagram as a way to just document my life. Okay, because firstly, I don't have a printer, so I can't really make a junk journal or a scrapbook. And plus, scrapbooks are like, you need to put effort in for you to be satisfied, especially for like on the creative side of your mind. So, me, I just put stuff on Instagram. Okay, so I also do this monthly. I pick like a few pictures and I put it on Instagram, make a catchy caption, whatever. And Also on the pictures, I would put like what's on the picture. I guess it's already self-explanatory for you to just show the pics, but I like writing on it. So for example, I got this new water bottle. I take a picture on it, and then I would put it on my monthly Instagram dump, and I would say new tumbler, stuff like that. But for the yearly version of this, what I did is that, okay, so for each month I have, like, for example, 20 pictures that I posted, right? I basically put them in this collage, or like in one photo there's like 20 small boxes of photo, and then I upload that. So I have 12 of those, and I also put like the stuff that I achieved. So for example, I finished like 10 books in 2025. Woo! A little celebration. That's the only celebration that I did. So I collaged the covers of those books in one picture, and then I upload that. Also, this uploading is just like on one upload, okay? So the 20 collage photos is on just one Instagram post. I don't know why I explained it, but you already know that. Oh, I showed my bullet journal. It's because I bullet journal, as I mentioned, and I had like 8 notebooks last year. So 8 notebooks. I took a picture of it, not inside because I'm not sharing those things, but I took a photo of it, and then I posted that on Instagram, and then that's it. That's how I do the Instagram dump. Some people would like it to be like creative and stuff and make it look aesthetic or like Pinterest vibes, but if you don't really care about this stuff and you won't even post on Instagram or whatever, should have just skipped this part. Third, I do my goals. Okay, so the Instagram dump is basically like also a reflection of what I've been seeing this like last year. What are the things that I take pictures of that I deem to be important, and some of it are definitely not important. But anyway, you should do your goals. So like after reflections on both the photos and like the written one, you should definitely do your goals or aspirations. On goals, I would like to emphasize that make sure it is something that you can control, okay? Don't make it like, okay, so for example, in this channel, I don't put on my goals that, oh, to achieve 100k subscribers. We're definitely achieving that this year. Just kidding. Okay, we're not, but it's not how I would phrase it. I would phrase it as like upload 2 videos a month, or upload 20 videos in total on this channel. So that's it. That's something that I could control, and that's definitely something that I would like choose intentionally if I really want to do it or not. So like if it's not achieved, then that's on me. And that's completely fine under like circumstances. Some people don't achieve their goals like perfectly, and that's totally fine. It doesn't have to be like a lot. You don't really need to put like, oh, I have to achieve this and that and this and that, and I'm gonna be the best in the world. I didn't do that. I have like 8 goals. That's it for this year. 8 goals. And one of them is just like learn at least one guitar song. And I already know stuff, but like in a way that, you know, it's mastered. I can play it. When someone says like, hey, can you play this, then I can play it. Then that's the goal. That's it. Just one, and you're good. Next is something that you would like to improve on. Like I mentioned earlier, you're gonna write the recurring challenges. You're gonna write something that you keep improving but you just don't. So at least in your 2026 goals, you would put there to mend this kind of problem, to mend this kind of lacking that I have. And I recommend also, right, like on the spot when you decide on that, you would do something about it. So for example, okay, so I was clean for like 9 months, right? No, not clean as in like drinking and smoking. Clean as in I've been socially detox. Like for 9 months I haven't been on any social media sites except this. But the last 3 months of 2025, I went back to TikTok because I wanted to do this trend for my birthday that I did. And then after that, I kind of just doom scrolled my way through 2025. And I would like that to stop. So when I wrote like be detoxed again, I deleted all of the social media. And until now, I haven't done it. So yay me for like 7 days. Next, the vision board. Okay, weirdly, my vision board is sacred. It's funny when I say sacred because it's on Canva, and like something sacred is on Canva. Why I call it sacred is because I don't let anyone see it, or at least I don't show it to anyone. Like, it's something that only for my eyes. On the vision board, it's basically like what you would like your year to look like. Last year I did it as well and it felt so satisfying. Okay, I'll give you an example of what was on that vision board. So on that, I put like a Pinterest photo of someone holding a trophy as like a sign of winning the championships. And then I actually won on that year. I won a debate competition as champion. So I got the trophy and I took a picture, and then so I made my own, like my personalized vision of my vision board, and then I compared it and it was so similar, and it was like, a dream come true, a vision come true. You get it? For you to make a vision board, make sure it's actually like you can actually do that. You can't really put, for example, moving out of the house if you're 13 years old. I mean, no offense to the 13 years old watching this, but have to make it realistic. For me, I base it on the goals that I said earlier. So, for example, one of my goals was like to lose weight. I really want to try like a sport, like a physical activity that I haven't tried, and I'm gonna try calisthenics. So, on that vision board, I would put a Pinterest photo of someone doing calisthenics. So that's basically what you do. On Canva also, my size is like a presentation step. So like that's 16 by 19. Fifth and the final one. This is a lot for a freaking start off. But anyway, it's basically doing the start of the year videos. This isn't even like a lesson or discussion that I would share. It's just a reminder. So for example, I want to lose weight, right? So I made my video like earlier this day. So I made like a body view, like what I look like at the start of the year. Some people also do like what their rooms look like at the start of the year, or what their makeup looks would look like at the start of the year, and then just store it somewhere. Me, I just store it on like my phone, because yeah, it's just on my phone. And that's it. Bye.